Good day. This is the continuation of our Nike shoe product card that we've started. We've done the HTML and the CSS part. Now we want to go into the JavaScript, and also we want to be writing we are going to be writing the media queries for it, so as for it to be able to display nicely on different screen sizes, both on mobile phones, tablets, and other devices. And also we'll be working on the functionalities using the JavaScript, so we can change the color, we can change the sizes. We'll be doing that in JavaScript, and also we'll be working on the functionalities, like I've said, on the responsiveness, like I said. Inspect, where we have this, we can choose iPhone SE. We can see the look on iPhone SE, so we can choose Galaxy S8. We can see it's still looking nice. And also we can come to Galaxy Fold, which still okay. Then we can check, this iPad Air. We can see the view on different screen sizes here. So we'll be writing the media queries that will handle this for us, and also the JavaScript that will handle the functionalities. And at the end of the video, we'll be adding the link to this project, to this project, where you can download the source code in the description. That will be my GitHub repository. And also the last part of this video will be showing us how we can also deploy this project on Vercel using our GitHub account. So we are about to start. So let's continue as we do the media query, so as to make our card responsive. We can see, to do this, you can just, on your web page, you can just right click, then come to inspect, then you have this. So we can always drag this so as to see the behavior of our card based on the size of the width, which is written here. So with that, we can always see the behavior of the card due to the size. So this is why we are going to be writing the media query, so as to help remodify our cards as the screen size gets smaller and smaller. So let's start. So at the bottom of our CSS that we've written before, let's write media queries. And yes, let's comment it, or let's media query, let's comment that. So we start. So our first media query that we'll be writing will be media screen and max width, or width of, let's say the max width by the time is 1070 pixel. Then what should be done? So right now we can see that the size is here, like this, is 1156. So by the time it's 1070, we want something to happen, because we can see the width is closing in on the shadow of the shoe. So we want to avoid that. So let's write a media query that would help to make the shoe a bit smaller by saying shoe, we should be having the width should reduce to 135% that should be okay. That should be okay. So yeah, that should be okay. Yes, it reduced a bit. So now this is 1000. Let's see if it's go a bit slower than that. You can see it's still closing in on that. So before we work on the shoe again, let's try to fix the card. Let's try to fix the card by saying, writing under media query for when the screen size is 1000. So at media screen, but this should be 1000. Then yeah, so we want to call first the card. We want to work on the card. Let's give it a flex direction of colon. Let's give it a width of 100% and box shadow. The box shadow should be 0035 pixel, 1 pixel, RGBA. This, so we should be having, let's now check for the little changes. I can't see, we can't see immediately it turns it vertical. The default flex direction is the rule. Anytime it's at the rule, that is the two divs will be side by side, but anytime it's colon, they will be on top of each other. So we can see we have this now. So let's you can see there's still some things we need to work on here, as you can see. So let's continue. Still under that width of 1000. I do not really like the way it looks, so let's still add some things to it. So the card, this card, there is a div inside. Okay, let's say dot card, then the descendant of div. So width, let's change the width also to 100% and box shadow to none. Okay, let's see what that would also bring about for us. We can see now it is 100%. The width is 100%. Wow, it's getting better and better and better and better, but the shoe is still taking so many space. You have to work on the shoe also. So let's do the next thing by saying shoe dot shoe. So this shoe should be having a width of 100%. Then let's give it a transform. You know the shoe was a bit slant, you want it to become straight. Transform rotate -5 degree, then translate y, translate not xy, translate y and give it -50%. That is, bring it down to the middle. So by the time, okay, before I do that, let me add a top of 50 also, a top of 50% and a right of 2%. Let's look at the previous shoe first that we wrote before the media query. Is it shoe? Where are you? Nike shoe. You can see now we are giving it a right, we are giving it a top, and we are rotating it back again. So we are rotating it a bit back. So let's see. Wow, so this is what we have now. So from this to this, from this to this, from this to this, from this to this. So we have this now, from this to this. Okay, guess it is getting better and better and better. So let's continue. So yeah, the next thing I would like us to do after working on that is also the Nike, the transparent Nike. Yes, the transparent Nike that is under the image. We can see that is at one side. We want it to be a bit to the center. So let's do that dot Nike. Then we have a top of 2%, 20%, sorry. Then left of 5%. So to move a bit to the left, then downward also. So we have this, it has moved a bit to the left, at least still better than the previous one. So now we are having this. So we can see that to some extent, it's still okay. Looking at the width size like this is still okay, still okay. Okay, till this is okay, still okay. Well, let me write another media query at 600 to give it some. At 600. Let me write another media query at 600. So we have this at 600. Okay, let me write another media query for this to see. Okay, let me just write one. Does it really mean? I don't think we need any media query for the 600. Let's leave it like this. It's okay like this. It's okay like this. It's okay like this. Let's leave it like this. So okay, let's see. But I would like us to write another media query because all these are getting jam-packed already. For this 4870, okay, let's say 490. Yeah, let's write another media query here so as to give this spacing. Let's write another media query for 490 pixel. So okay, at media query at 490. Yeah, so at 490 we want the Nike. You can see the Nike is already extending past the box here. So we want to reduce the Nike. Also the shoe name. We'll try to reduce the shoe name. Yeah, and some of these fonts we'll try to reduce them also. So let's continue. So .Nike, let's give it a font size of 7 rem. Guess that should be enough. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay for now. Guess we should reduce the height. Should be able to reduce the height of this. Okay, let's still continue. Let's continue. So after that Nike, let's do another thing. The shoe name, let's reduce the font size also. The shoe name, div dot big, font size 1.3 rem. Also the small, which is small is okay. Small is the main running shoe. Yeah. Small. We have font size. We have font size of 1 rem. Then the new, which is the tag new. I think the class also is new. Where is it? Yeah, the class is new. That's new. Then we have a padding. Let's reduce the padding. 2 pixel, 6 pixel. Font size. Let's reduce to 0.9 rem. Then the next one we want to reduce also is the title, the product, or the title, the product info, the color and the size title. We want to reduce them also. Title. Then we have font size of 0.9 rem. Also the text that shows the description of the product, so that's .text. Okay, font size of 0.8 rem. Also what else? By, yes, this by, the add to cart, we have to reduce the size also. .bui, .by, and we can give it a padding first, or let's reduce the padding first, 0.5 rem and 0.8 rem. Then also the font size should become 0.8 rem. So that's that for by. I think let's look at it. Yeah, they're all reduced, but we still need to reduce this price. We need to reduce this price and these sizes. I think they're still big. Need to reduce those ones also. That's for 90. Okay, let's reduce it. The buy, then the price first. Right, okay, we are dealing with the price first before dot price. Let me see how to get that. We have buy price, we have how to cut, we've done that. The price, then the h1, price h1, price h1. Then we have font size. Font size, we have 1.5 rem. We continue after the prices for each one. It's also the I, which is the icon, the dollar icon there, or the dollar sign. Dot price I. Let's give it a font size of 0.9 rem. Then let's now work next on the size. These are the size here. Those boxes are kind of big. Let's try to reduce them a bit. I've said that before. Size, then let's have width of 30 pixels, height of 30 pixels. Also, let's give it a margin of 0 up and down, 8 pixels left and right. We reduce the margin there. The font size also should be reduced to 0.9 rem. Then we have the line height. The line height also should be reduced to 30 pixels. And also we are going to be working on, okay, it has reduced the color. Let's reduce the color size also. So where's color? Class color. So we'll be having dot color, and then margin is 0. Let's reduce that also. We reduce the left and right margin. Also the width should be 20 pixel. The height should be 20 pixel. What else? The border width. Yes, the border width. You know, that's signifying the selected one should be 4 pixel, I guess. So we can see it has reduced in size. So let's continue, as we will still work on something. This share is too big. These two, they are too big. Let's reduce the size. The share, that share icon, yeah, the share icon. Okay, show background. Yes, class share. So let's have class share. Then we have width. The width should be 35 pixels. The height should be 35 pixels also, since it's going to be a circle. Since it's going to be a circle, the width and the height has to be the same thing. The top is 10 pixels, and the right also 10 pixels. So those ones have been reduced. So the icon inside, which is .share I, we now have font size of 0.8 rem. The icon should become smaller. Then line height also should be reduced to 35 pixels. So the logo, which is this, yeah, is reduced already. Yeah, which is this Nike sign also. Let's reduce it. Let's reduce the Nike logo, which is .logo. We have width, and the width is 60 pixels. We have, what else? We have the top, just like that of the icon. The top should be 10 pixels, the left should be 10 pixels. Yeah, then we have the, which other part do we want to work on? Yes, it's okay like that. Coming. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Looking for more. Okay, this class info. Yes. This info that carries this information. We want to give it, we want to reduce the padding. Yeah, we want to reduce the padding. Info. Padding 20 pixels. Okay, we will reduce the padding, so we have this now. So it's getting better. So let's continue. I think for this size is okay now. So what if it becomes around 400? Would this still be okay? Yes. It is still okay. Let's just work on this by icon. This cat. Let's see whether we are going to remove it at media query of 400. At media query screen and max width of 400 pixels. So we have dot by display none. So let's see it here. So the cat's logo disappeared. So lastly, let's just do this dot container padding should become 20 pixels. So finally, let's see what we have done. Yes, so the container now is okay, and we have this. So this is how responsive our product card has been. We've worked upon it, and we see now that it can appear nice both on tabs and on phone to appear nice. So yeah, okay, it's okay like this. So let's continue. Now guys, we are through with the media query. Now what we want to dive into now is to work on the functionalities, where we can easily change the color and it will affect the background, and also where we can easily select other sizes. So let's continue. So let's now go to our JavaScript file, which is JS. Let's drag it and drop it here. So it's empty. I don't know, have we linked it to our HTML file? Yeah, it's done already. We've linked it already. So let's confirm if it is working by saying alert I am connected. So we should have an alert of that when it loads. Yes, when it loads we have an alert of that, which is I am connected. We can see, so our JavaScript is connected to our HTML. So before, as we are about to start the JavaScript, the first thing we are going to do is we have to first of all get all the variables we are going to be working with. We are going to be working with the size, which is the shoe sizes that was placed there. We are going to be working with the shoe colors. We are going to be working with the colors of the selecting the shoe colors first. Then we'll be working on the shoe colors that will be changing. We'll be working on the gradients, background gradients color that will also be changing, and the shoe background. So we'll be working on those, all those. So first of all identify all what we'll be working on, and we are going to put them in a variable. So starting from the top here, we'll be working with our gradients, all these gradients. So that is why we give them the same name. So to select them all, let's just come here and say const. Let's call it gradients equals to document. Okay, so document dot query, we have document dot query selector all, query selector all. Yes, then we are selecting a class inside a single quote. Class we use, just like in Java CSS, we use the dot sign to represent the class. We press the dot, and the class of gradients, single no s gradient. So we are selecting all these gradients and we are storing them inside a variable called gradients. So that should be giving us something like a list, because we are having more than one items there. So we are having gradients. Yes, so the next thing we'll be getting from here would be, we'll also be changing we'll also be changing the shoe. Yes, the shoe will be changing this. So we are going to select all here also. So we are using and save them in a query in a variable also. So we are having const shoes, where to be equals to document dot query selector all. Document dot query selector all, then class of shoe. The next thing we'll be selecting now would be I've selected shoe, pick Nike. No, we should select something here also, the back. Okay, we've selected the gradients. We should select the shoe background. Yes, I was wondering there should be something. We are selecting the shoe background, but this one is only one, so we'll not be using query selector all. We'll be using just query selector. So constant shoe bg equals to document dot query selector. Then we have shoe background. Yeah, so let's put this. So what else will we be needing? We selected shoe background, gradients, shoes. We'll be needing colors. Yes, we'll be needing this also. We are yet to select that. So let me just say constant colors equals to document dot query selector all bracket color. Yeah, so after colors, the last thing remaining here is, I guess, that should be still remaining one more thing. Sizes. Yes, the sizes. So, oh sorry, JavaScript constant. So we can see size, but there are many, so sizes. We are using query selector all for them also. Document dot query selector all dot size. So all this with query selector all, they all appear in a list on an array format. So we are about to start coding. So first of all, let's go about saying let previous color equals to blue. We all understand that we want the default color when the page loads to be blue, and also let animation end equals to true. For the animation end is a type of event listener that will help us to listen to events at the end of every animation, what should be done. So that's that. We'll now start by, first of all, let's work on the shoe size. Let us create a function for that can help us to change the shoe sizes. So function change size. Then we have the curly braces. We have the sizes. So we have to use the for each method so as to loop through the arrays we have and to pick one out of it. So for sizes dot for each one of them with size, then a function of size dot class list dot remove. So the thing is that it will first of all remove everything that has the class list of active. So that's the first thing it will do. Then the next thing is this dot class list dot add active. We are not going to be putting that dot because we have already specified class list here. That's why we are not using the period sign. So this second line of code here is trying to tell us that about this function, talking about this size that was selected, that now first of all remove everything. Now this one that was selected, add this class active to it. So that's that. Let's go to the next one. I don't want the video to be too long. Let us work on the animation function. Let's say function function, I said animation, color, change color. We are going to be doing some things here because of the animation. So if exclamation is means not animation end, then return. So let's primary, we already said that already, equals to this dot get attributes. So this is the attributes we gave them. We gave the color some attributes. We gave them some attributes. Yes, maybe we should look at the colors here. We give them some attributes. We give them a primary attribute, which is different X code for different colors. Yes. So let's continue. Get attributes of primary. So after that, let color equals to this dot get attributes color, and also we are going to now be saying let shoe equals to, we are just creating a shoe. This shoe is just, we are just creating it. Yeah, we are just creating this variable shoe. We just created this variable primary. We just created this variable let, which is gotten from our attributes we gave here, a color here and a primary. So let's continue. So let shoe equals to document dot query selector. So we want it to select what? We will use a backtick so as to allow us to change the shoe color as we select, so as to allow us to add the class we want to use, because we'll be adding a color to the class. Yes, we'll be adding a color, a attribute color to the class. So that's why we are going to use a backtick, which is this, dot shoe, which is one of it. Then we have color should be equals to, color should be equals to a $, then equally braces color, then this. Yeah, shoe should be equals to that, and let gradients be equals to document dot query selector. I'm just going to copy this so as not to waste much of my time. Then I will change this to gradient. Then I will change what again? Okay, the gradient color. Yeah, I'm going to leave that like that. Oh, I've forgotten to put this. Then the next one is let me just copy this also. The next one is previous gradient. Previous gradient, PRV, previous gradient. Then we have this. Then we have previous color. See me. That's how I used to make mistake. It's meant to be PREV, previous color. Then this one should be PREV. There. So that's that. So we'll move to the next thing. After creating all these variables, there's still something for us to do. We are going to be writing a conditional statement. So if color equals to previous color, what should you do? Return. That is, remain the same. Nothing should happen. So colors dot for each, then we have C, which represent the color of each one, equals to an arrow function C dot class list dot remove, just as we did the other time. We remove the active, then the next thing that will be done is this dot class list dot add active. So that is that. Okay, let's see how far we've gone. Okay, let's see if any changes would have, if we'll be able to do anything from our web page. Reload. Can we do anything yet? No. Can't still do anything because we are not yet done with that. We have not written the event listener. Yes, we've not done the event listener. So the clicking event is not yet listening to, it's not, the browser is not listening to any click event. So let's continue. So we've done for color now. So now let's now say document, that is the document itself, dot document element dot style dot set dot style dot set property. Then we have this primary, then that's the primary color, should be the primary. So we go to the next one, which is now the shoe. The shoes dot for each s dot class list dot remove show. If you remember, we gave some of those class lists extra, some of those elements extra class list of active and show. So this is the reason why we gave them, so as to be able to use those classes to change between the properties you are working with. So dot show, so we remove show, then now add it to this dot class list dot add. We now add it to, and then add it with that show. Yeah. What am I doing? Show. We continue by now calling the gradients now. Gradients. Yeah, gradients dot for each g dot class list dot remove the first and the second, first comma and the second. Yeah, then we have this gradient dot class list dot add. You add first, while you add second for the previous gradients. Previous gradient, you add second. So that's that. Okay, so I think we did previous color blue. So let's now change the previous color to color, then the animation end to, okay, this is even what we want to do. Just let's remove this previous color to color, animation end to false. Now then let's now create gradient dot add event listener the animation end. Then we have an arrow function. Animation end should be true. Then outside this change color function, we'll be having yes, the color for each add event listener click. Then also we'll be having for the size also sizes dot for each size size dot add event listener. When you click on it, then you have change size, which is the function. So every event listener will take the event and a function. So we already created the function for change color, and we've created a function of what? Change size. So let's see whether it's taking effect already. Reload. Then wow, we can see the size is already changing. So let's work the color. Okay, this change, our should disappeared. So others are not being selected. I don't know. We selected ones and others are not responding. Let me refresh again. There is something wrong with the code. So let's see how we can fix that. Let's see. Okay, let's see how we can fix that. So I guess, yeah, for that shoe, this is meant to be shoe, not this. This is meant to be shoe. If I'm not mistaken, this should be shoe, not this. Yes. And this also should be, I guess, this should be color. Not this. So let's see. Is color we are changing? It's color. Let's see it first. Let's reload. Okay, it's not working. So let's come back here and change. I think this one is meant to be this. Yeah, not color. It should be this. Yes. So let's reload, refresh, then we have voila. Why are other colors now clicking? Only a color is working, and the background color too is yet to change. The background color is yet to change. Okay, let's try to figure out why this is working. Let's try to figure out why this is like this. So let's check why this is not showing the background, right? You have second, there's a place that carries first. I guess a place should carry first. Okay, if this is second, let's see the code we wrote for second. Okay, we wrote this, we did not add first, and we have a first here. Okay, sorry for that, I think we made a mistake. First, so first, let's give first a z index of 0, then also animation of 1 second width, yeah, is width 8. So we say, at keyframe for the animation, at keyframes with the animation name, then we have from width of 0 to width of 100%. Yes. So we have given this class now, we have defined it and we've given it we've specified what we want here. Why we needed the class first is we are adding class first here. So by the time we are adding this class first, this first is not taking the new gradients that will be on top, covering the previous one. That is why we needed to add this class. We needed to create a class for it in the CSS to show the properties. So let's come back and reload. Yeah, I think we have it now. Yes, but anytime we click on reload, it's only taking in just one click for the colors. Let's try to look for the solution to that. Yes, yeah, we can see that when we change the color ones, it's not more changing. So let's try to get the problem. So okay, what could be the cause of this? Let's go through our code. Maybe as a result of that will be the gradients. Okay, previous gradients. Oh, this, yes, this is the problem here. Okay, let's see if we can even get it from here. Inspect console. Let's see the error it's giving us. It's not giving us any error here, but I guess, let me see, should be an error. Okay, in case since it's not giving us error, let's try to get it ourselves. So, but I feel gradient dot add event listener, it should not be capital E, it should be small e, because that's where the mistake is coming from. It should be small e. The all event listener are always written in small letters. Yeah, so let me refresh. So let me select red, green, orange, black. Wow, so this is our card. Our product card has been fully made. So yeah, it's working perfectly. Yeah, so let me use the inspect again. Let's see. Sorry, track this down. So if I should click on this, wow, it's working perfectly. So yeah, it's now responsive and the functionalities are perfectly working. So this tutorial has come to an end, and all the source code will be uploaded on my GitHub account, and the link will be dropped in the description below. So make sure you try it out, create yours, and any other things you can add to it. And also in the comment section, let me know what you would like me to design next, the next video for me to make, so as you can learn from. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you. Okay, let me just add this to it. Let me just show you how you can deploy this project on Vessel. So first of all, you upload it on your Git account. Let me go to my Git account. GitHub.com. So I will upload it on my GitHub first. Then from there, I would go to Vessel so as to make it live. So click here. Let me go to my repositories. And here are my repositories. I am yet to create that. So let me add a new one. adding a new one. Let me call it products. Okay, products, Nike products card. Nike products card. Nike shoe products card. So let me just leave all these, then create repositories. So my repository has been created. What I need to do now is to upload my code here. So I'm going to go through, use this command line to upload my code on this. So okay, let me go to the folder. Yeah, this is the folder that carries my project, the products card. So what I would just try to do is, let me open this with the Git bash, because I already installed Git on my machine, my computer. So let me just open the Git bash. So I'm going to work from there to upload it. So I have this already, products card. Yeah. So the next thing for me to do is to type, just according to what is stated here, we are following here. The first one is cheat init. So cheat in it. Then it initializes the cheat into the folder. The next thing is, okay, cheat commit. So let me come here, paste cheat commit, first commit. Yeah, so got it. Since that has been done, the next thing I'm going to do is let me first of all check. I meant to add before cheat, cheat add period. So I meant to add first before I commit, then I commit, cheat commit. Sorry for that. So now if I should check the pattern, this thing, which add here is cheat init first, then cheat add. I'm not adding readme. I used period because I want to add all the files present in that folder. So the next thing is, after cheat commit, is this cheat branch main. So let me just copy and paste. So that is done. Then the next thing is git add origin, remote add origin, copy. Let me, where is it? Okay, paste. Yeah, then enter. So the next thing is to push, git push. I might not be able to push because I've not really signed up, or I've not really used this bash to git bash to upload onto Git before, so it might be asking me for my key. So let's see, let's wait a bit. To take a few moments, let's see. Wow, so it is done already. I've been able to push it to, I'll be able to push the folder, the files to GitHub. So by the time I reload, I should be having the files here now. Yeah, the files are here. So the next thing I'm going to do for me to deploy this project is to go to Vessel dashboard, Vessel.com. Verso.com. So the first thing for me is to log in or sign up. I already have an account, so I'll just log in. But if you don't have an account, you have to sign up. You can sign up with your GitHub account, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, this is it here. So the next thing is for me to come to add new. I want to create a new project. Yes, so import from Git repository. Then I have my Nike shoe product card I created, the newly repository that I created now. So I just import. Once I import, this is the name. Others, just leave the settings default, then deploy. So let's see. Okay, congratulations. So it is deployed already. So by the time I click this, it will take me directly to the site. You can see here Nike shoe product card.verso.app. So I have it here already, and yeah, you can see it's working. So I can always share this link to why is this not okay? I can always share this link to anyone, and I can add this link also to my profile. And yeah, it's one of my work already. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching this tutorial to the end. Like I said, I'll be dropping the link to the to my Git repositories where you can get the code from, and also I'll be dropping this link for you to also view as you are working on yours. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment. Thank you.